like to call this June 12th regular council meeting to order. Everybody please rise for a moment of silence. Please salute the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, Mr. Dillon.
Mr. Gerard is on vacation. Mr. Ricchio.
Present.
Mr. Devine.
Here.
Mr. Pezza. Ms. Cullen is ill. Ms. Rodriguez.
Here.
Mr. Petroci.
Present.
Mr. Di Giuseppe.
Here. Mr. Pezzett texted me a little while ago. He's stuck on Mill Street waiting for somebody to show up. And I didn't think we would have a crowd tonight, so I wouldn't have wore shorts when I walked out, so.
Can't see it.
See, right, Bet?
Can't see it.
All right, we have a proclamation honoring Donna Goslin.
Can the
If she would
Goslin
come
family
up.
come on up? Come on.
30 years you're running, Donna.
All right, first of all, I'd like to say that I've known the Goslins, let me see, I've been on Bath Street 25 years, so I think it's been 25 years. I've had the pleasure of knowing Miss Donna, our crossing guard, for many, many years. She's done an outstanding job. Our crossing guards in Bristol are very valuable to us because they're the ones that make sure your kids get across the street safely. But more, they worry about if they don't show up. I know this for a fact. If the kids don't come and they're not around, they wonder where they're at. They even look into it most of the time. But to give up 30 plus years as a crossing guard in town is very, very giving. I wanted to find the right word. So today we're going to honor Miss Donna Goslin, presented by Borough Council, Mayor, and citizens of historic Bristol Borough, Bucks County, Pennsylvania. To Donna Goslin, in recognition and gratitude for more than 30 years of service as a Bristol Borough crossing guard. Yeah, he said that tonight, Donna. All your service. He went to Dorney Park today. Yeah, I saw. Thank you. She just said you hired her.
Sure you did.
I don't even know how to put this back in. There you go.
You sure you don't want to be an alternate at least? Thank you for all your time.
She gets to hang out with Paul now. Bye, thank you.
Mr. Petroci has some presentations for St. Mark's Track and Field.
Can the 4x100 girls relay team come up and their coaches?
They have their names in them, Lou.
It's all the names.
Is it all of them? Okay.
The proclamation of the Borough of Bristol, County of Bucks, Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, recognizing and commending the St. Mark 5th and 6th grade CYO girls 4x100 meter relay team for winning the Penn Relay Wheel. Whereas the limits and well-being of historic Bristol Borough are not in its land or its location, but in how those who live here live their lives. And whereas the St. Mark 5th and 6th grade CYO girls 4x100 meter relay team brought pride to themselves, their family, and the borough by winning the Archdiocese of Philadelphia Penn Relays on Friday, April 28, 2017, amongst 98 competing teams. Now therefore be it proclaimed by the Borough Council and Mayor of Historic Bristol Borough that relay team members Desea Harris, Alana Scansella, Sophia Fate, Paris White, and Angelise Cantiella, along with head coach Angelo Quattrochi and assistant coach Steve Konovich, be publicly recognized, congratulated, and thanked for their extraordinary accomplishment. Be it further proclaimed by the Borough Council and Mayor, as well as all the citizens of Bristol Borough, that St. Mark 5th and 6th grade CYO girls 4x100 meter relay team is accorded all our well wishes in all of their future endeavors. Presented this 12th day of June, 2017. And, just to show you that there's a home team connection here, Angelo's my son, Sergeant Fate's daughter, Sophia, and our crossing guard, Ellen Scancella's granddaughter. It's here. Now they're okay, and there's two girls who are still on a class trip that weren't able to be here today, but we wish them well, and they'll get their proclamations. Just a note on the Penn Relays. It happened the same time that the NFL draft was going on. And I was listening to radio one day, and they said there were more athletes competing at the Penn Relays that day. There were 17,000 competitors over the 3 or 4 days. So there were more athletes there than attended the draft. So for these girls to have a first come back with the wheel is really an honor. We congratulate them. Thank you.
Okay, I couldn't do this without my coaches. Two of them are here. They weren't with me at the Penn Relays, but we have Mike Myers and Carl Waxmunsky. The two girls that didn't show up, Angelise Cantiella was our alternate, and Desea Harris was our leadoff leg there at the class trip. Our second leg was Alana Scansella. Our anchor leg was Paris White. Anchor leg. And we also had, amongst our other coaches, we also had Chris Ziegelhofer helped us out, and also Kevin Farrell, who was on the team a couple years ago, helped us out a couple days before really getting our steps down, which really, we won by 0.08 of a second against St. Andrews. So it was a very close race, and we needed every step we could in that race, and it was a fantastic race, and the girls did great. My parents always told me, don't chase trophies and goals, because if you work on stuff that you can work on, such as working hard, that's what makes the difference. And sometimes great results like this happen. So these girls practiced real hard at what they did, and that day everything came together, and they did fantastic, and they won the Penn Relay. So it was a fantastic day all around. So thank you very much. Thank you, Council. You hold up the wheel. This is the wheel from the Penn Relay. So that's what we won, and there's not a lot of people that have that.
Let's see.
That will be turn around to.
Oh, very nice.
So that will be once it's done being in my living room, it's going to go in St. Mark's School Hall there, and it's going to be prominently showcased. And I bought a bunch of stuff for there. We're going to show it off real good. It's a once in a lifetime thing that we had. So thank you very much, everybody.
Good job.
Good job, guys.
Good job. Good job, Sophia. Welcome. Good job,
Good job, buddy.
Want to put them right in here? Yeah.
That's nice.
We have one for Isaiah, we got one for...
Yeah, really nice.
That's really nice.
Yeah. What a good year it's been.
It was a good...
Right.
See, BJ, that could have been you. Vince, that could have been you. You know what I mean? The jeans, though. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
All right, the next thing we have is a proclamation, Senior Joe Farrar Day in historic Bristol Borough, which he's back in Florida and is going to try to attend our July meeting. So, Mayor's communication. Joe, do you have anything?
Yeah, I have a couple things. Try and make it quick. I attended the SBR Deluxe seminar today that they had at the theater. I want to thank the Riverside Theater for hosting that. I'd say it was over 200 people that attended it. I talked to 5 or 6 of the business owners that attended from Bristol, and a couple business owners who were not from town, and they all said it was really helpful. It focused on branding and marketing and social media usage, which I think is, very important today in today's business world. I also want to thank the Elks for the outstanding job that they did on Sunday with the Flag Day celebration. It always amazes me the ceremony and how in depth they go into on Flag Day to get the point across of how important the flag is to us. I want to again wish Donna Goslin a long and happy retirement. As she mentioned to Betty tonight, I happened to be here and was one of the people that hired her. So she did a great job for over 30 years. I'd like to ask council to vote yes on item 10, which is the shuttle bus funding for the Grundy High Rise to attend certain public events. I think that would really go a long way in helping our senior citizens get out to these different events that we have in town. And also, to vote yes on item 11 for the hiring of Michael Levitsky as a part-time officer. Also, next Friday is the Canal Festival, June 16th, 6 to 8 p.m. at Lagoon Park in Jefferson Avenue. Following Friday is June 23rd is Jazz on the River. That's $50 tickets. You can get them at the tax collector's office and ID or Mignoni's Jewelers. 100% of the proceeds that we get in on that go to the after-school programs at Snyder Girardi and at the high school, and also to working with the borough for the summer programs. Again, 100% of that money collected goes back to the program. And let's see, Sunday, June 25th will be Celtic Day Festival down at Waterfront Park from 1 p.m. to 8. That's it.
Thank you, Mayor. Before we get into public participation, Ellen, we need to draw. That's fine. You want to come up here and do it? Come up here. They sold a raffle and they wanted to do it on TV, so you hold it and have her pick it. I'm not touching anything. So if I get blamed for enough stuff.
Can you read the name? Kathy Lake. Kathy Lake. Okay.
All right, girls, thank you. Okay, public participation. Anyone on this side of the room would like us to speak on anything, go to the podium, state your name and address. Anybody on this side of the room want to speak on anything, state your name and address.
You're welcome to stay.
Thank you.
Everybody went to the shore.
Okay, I'll do it again. Anybody on this side of the room? Anybody on this side of the room? That ends public participation. Just so everybody knows, I'm getting text again. There's no audio. Matt, there's no picture. I don't know if it's on Fios or Comcast, but I got one from Fios already saying it's not working. Pardon me?
He knows, he rarely knows, so yeah.
Item number 3 on the agenda.
I'd like to make a motion for the approval of council minutes dated 5/1/17 and 6/5/17. Accept the treasurer's report for March 2017 and April 2017. Accept police and DJ's report for April and May 2017. Accept fire chief's report for April and May 2017. Accept inspection department report for March, April, and May 2017. Accept public works department report for April and May 2017. Accept HARB report and decisions for 4/24/17 and 5/22/17.
I have a second. Second by Mr. Ricchio. Questions or comments? All those in favor? Opposed? Number 4.
I'd like to make a motion to ratify pier and dock change orders number 2, fiberglass pile caps in the amount of $4,869. Number 4, additional power pedestal gate at ADA fishing area, railing height transition, $6,511.55. Number 5, fiber mesh and bonding agent for stamped concrete topping slab at $3,573.41.
Second. Second by Mr. Ricchio. Questions or comments? All those in favor? Opposed? Number 5.
I'd like to make a motion to ratify the wharf sound system purchase of $6,676.
I have a second. Second by Mr. Catroci. Questions or comments? All those in favor? Opposed? Number 6.
Make a motion to authorize a resolution for the purchase of a 1014 Chestnut Street in the amount of $47,500.
Second by Mr. Catroci. Questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Number 7.
Go ahead.
Make a motion to authorize the sale of used police vehicles 6 and 7 per the finance officer's memo dated 6/5/17 for 2010 Ford Victoria for $775 to Stephen Pissarro, and 2010 Ford Expedition for $2,150 to Gerard A. Mercy.
I have a second. Second by Mr. Rodriguez. Questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Number 8.
I'd like to make a motion to accept resignation of Donna Goslin as our crossing guard.
Second by Mr. Ricchio. Questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Number 9.
Like to make a motion to authorize the approval of appraisal for vacant lot, Garden Street, parcel number 04-013-114.
By Mr. Catroci. Questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Number 10.
I'd like to make a motion to authorize expenditure not to exceed $5,000 to provide shuttle service to and from Grundy High Rise to Waterfront Park for certain public events.
I have a second. Second by Mr. Ricchio. Questions or comments?
I have a comment. I just want people to understand that in the past, certain people were saying that we really don't do anything for our seniors, and I believe that's totally false. If there's anything they need or anything they want, we're usually pretty good about giving it to them. And I think this is a great way to show them that we would like them to participate in all our events at the river by helping them get there and get home safely.
Tony.
Yeah, I think this is a great motion. I agree that, this is a great opportunity for seniors, especially to get out and kind of partake in the things that we're doing in the borough. So the only question I have is, for certain public events, so we don't have such a gray area, what events are we talking about specifically?
Well, me and Betty met with them,
Uh-huh.
and they're going to come, we gave them a list of all the events that take place,
Uh-huh.
and we're going to meet with them again probably this week, and they're going to tell us what events they would like to be taken to. No.
Gotcha.
So it's something that me and her have been working on.
That's it.
Any other questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, that's
I'd
number,
like to make a motion authorizing the hiring of Michael Levitsky as a part-time police officer.
second by Mr. Rodriguez. Questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Number 12. I'm going to go through the appointments, and then you guys can make a decision. So starting with the Recreation Authority, we have an opening on a term that expired 1/1/17.
I'd like to make a motion to appoint Mark Wade as onto the Recreation Authority.
Any other nominations? Nominations are closed. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
How about if you have a question? Is Joe Rowe not interested in doing it again? Is that what it was, or?
Well, Mr. Dillon, you want to give an update on Joe?
I think his attendance, I think he's made 3 meetings in the last 3 years, so I don't think he has
Gotcha.
any desire. I think he's kind of busy.
Any other nomination? Nominations are closed. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? On the Water and Sewer Authority, we have a term that expired on 1/1/17.
I'd like to make a motion to reappoint Michael Duva to a 5-year term.
Any other nominations? Nominations are closed. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Civil Service Commission, the mayor cannot sit on that commission anymore, so it's an open seat, so I need a nomination.
I'd like to make a nomination to appoint Maria Fields to the remaining term that was held by Joe Saxon.
Any other nominations? Mr. Devine?
Yes, I would like to nominate Mark Carter. I think that it would be a perfect opportunity, Betty, to show that we truly take diversity seriously in town, and, I think that...
You can't get more diversified than me, while you say Betty.
Any other, Tony, you made a nomination.
I'll
Let's
get
move.
up and answer
No,
the question.
That's not how it works.
Tell Betty
We
to
got
be
2
quiet.
nominations on the floor. Any other nominations? Nominations are closed. Mr. Dillon, roll call.
Mr. Ricchio,
Maria Fields.
Mr. Devine,
Mark Carter?
Ms. Rodriguez,
Maria Fields.
Mr. Catroci,
Maria Fields.
Mr. Di Giuseppe.
Maria Fields. Motion carries. All right, Historic Architectural Review Board, we have a term that expired on 8/14, which is, you want the name or somebody want to just?
I'd like to make a
Kathleen.
motion. I'd like to nominate or reappoint Cheryl LaRosa to the term, the 5-year term, which expired on August 14th, 2016.
Any other nominations? Nominations are closed. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next one.
I'd like to nominate Joe Malone to a 5-year term for the term that expired 1/8/17.
Any other nominations? Nominations are closed. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? This environmental advisory, we're still trying to figure this out, so I'm going to ask that somebody make a motion to table this until we can get an understanding. Mr. Catroci, you want to table it?
Yes, please.
All those in favor for the table? Aye. Opposed? Tabled. Human Relations Commission.
Can we do the same thing with the Human Relations Commission? Can we table it until we figure out what this is? Because I don't think that we've had it.
Well, we know what it is.
I know, but we haven't had it. How many meetings do we have with this?
There's one, Mr. Slaughter, why don't you explain so Mr. Devine understands it?
We're required to have this commission. Problem is, the only time it meets is when somebody elects to use that to file a complaint. Most of the times, they go to the State Human Relations Commission. We have no control over that.
Okay.
I think they prefer to go to the state, but we're required to have this. So I would recommend that you fill these positions.
Gotcha. Sounds good.
So, Mr. Trocchi, do you want to do, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that can be reappointed. So can we do all 5 at once? And then if there's any other nominations, we'll deal with it.
I'd like to nominate Patricia Mancuso, Ellen Callahan, Ellen Scansella, Linda McLean, and Amber Ray.
Any other nominations for them positions? Nominations are closed. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
No.
No on all of them?
No, just on Amber Ray.
Okay. Got it. All right, Mr. Catroci.
I'd like to nominate Shirley Marcus Brady to the term, the unexpired term that was vacated when Ted Leone passed away.
Any other nominations? Nominations are closed. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Planning Commission. You have 3 terms expired.
Again, I would like to nominate, and if we could do this in mass, John Doyle, Samuel LaRosa, and Harry Crow. They're all presently serving on the Planning Commission, and their terms have expired. So I'd them to fill the 4-year terms at the various dates.
Any other nominations? Nominations are closed. All those in favor? Opposed? Recreation Board.
Okay. I'd like to nominate Stephen Wade, who presently serves on that board for another 5-year term.
Do I have any other nominations?
No.
Nominations are closed. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Separately.
Zoning Hearing Board, we have, let's do these one by one because,
No, that's a story.
To show you that at least to have it released.
right.
Okay.
I'd like to reappoint Angelo Quattrochi, term expires 5/10/16. Angela Grisalia, term expiring 5/10/17. Dave Marucci for Paul Marchese, term expiring 5/10/18. And Andrea Harvey, term expiring 5/12/17.
Any other nominations for any of them seats? Nominations are closed. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We have you've been moved into a full-time position. We have a vacancy on that board as an alternate. Any nominations?
I'd like to table it.
Okay.
for last-
Motion to table till next month.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The Police Civilian Complaint Review Board. We have
The
two,
first two.
the first 2 are up.
So I'd like to reappoint Karen Dobson, whose term expired 12/31/16, and reappoint Joseph Santone, also who terminated 12/31/16.
Any other nominations?
Second.
Nominations are closed. All those in favor? Opposed? That fills all our boards and commissions. Number 13 on the agenda.
13, I asked Mr. Dillon to hold off on this until next month. I wanted to have a full council before voting on that.
Well, we have a quorum right now.
I would like to have a
Do you want to
full,
withdraw your motion?
yes.
Motion's withdrawn at this time by Mr. Devine. Anybody have anything else? Mr. Catroci.
Motion to adjourn? Motion to adjourn.
Second by Mr. Ricchio.
Oh, yeah.